coached clients to IFBB and Natural Pro Cards, to national and world records in powerlifting, as well as professional, Olympic, and CrossFit Games athletes. My workout today was a quick arm workout, but I thought it would be fun to share, even though not a lot of exercises. I started with cable curls, doing one arm cable curls facing the cable. What I really like about this variation is I can play with the angle of my upper arm to target the different areas of the bicep, mostly just the top and the bottom. What I like is when you're in the extension portion, you can have your upper arm angled more down towards the floor, but still maintaining tension. Then as you would curl up, I actually like to bring my elbow forward a little bit, and that gets a stronger contraction here at the top part of the bicep. What was interesting for me is when I used to do powerlifting as my competitive sport, one of the people I followed was Stan Efferding, who was also a professional bodybuilder. He's a world record holder in powerlifting, and he had really well developed upper biceps, this separation between the shoulder and the upper part of the bicep. So I started playing around with variations of bicep exercises that would help develop that for myself. I have a high insertion on my bicep. You can see that it's basically like 3 fingers where the gap between the forearm and the bicep is. That stinks. That means I'm going to have very limited overall bicep size. So I thought emphasizing the upper portion here would help give a better look to my bicep. If it's going to be a shorter bicep, maybe I can at least get it to start to come out of the shoulder separation as quickly as possible. That was a really cool variation, one of my favorite things. I've been doing that for a lot of years. Then I paired that with just a simple close grip press on the Smith machine. I did a slight incline and mostly just the top part of the range of motion, so I never felt like my chest getting involved. It was all just in triceps. And I think of flexing my tricep and then letting it stretch and then flex. So I'm not really pushing the bar up and down. I'm just stretching and flexing my tricep. I really like that. I did back and chest yesterday, so my triceps are already like kind of pre-exhausted or pre-fatigued from yesterday's presses, so I didn't need a ton of volume. For both of those exercises, I did a couple high rep sets, a couple medium rep sets, ended up being 6 total overall sets. I then finished the workout with some bicep curls, standing dumbbell variation. I like doing multiple reps on one arm, but then alternating back and forth. So I started with just 5 reps on one arm, 5 on the other, going back and forth 3 times. And I got a good pump, good mind-muscle connection with that. And then on the last sets, I took that same weight, but I did 10 reps on the first effort on each arm, and then 5 and 5, and that definitely fried everything out. So that was my arm workout today. Relatively quick in the sense that it's only 3 major movements. It was 16 total working sets, which is a decent volume, especially considering it's the day after chest and back, where my biceps and triceps would have already been involved in those compound movements as well. Thought it'd be fun to share. You can give those exercises a try. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. And thank you for watching.